memorable and loved music is obviously born through repetition. However, it is very overlooked when we look into making bass lines and guitar parts and guitar solos. Sometimes it can be underlooked because people think it'll make their song annoying, or they're just not reharmonizing it correctly, so it actually is just annoying. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make motifs that are actually catchyable, so they actually repeat without sounding too obnoxious or complicated, and also how to reharmonize that correctly so it still sounds fresh while being 90% or 100% the exact same line, just repeated a couple times, and when to snap the expectation of what is being repeated. We can easily create a memorable and repeatable melodic rhythm if we use something as simple as one of these food charts, because it helps keep everything conversational. When we have something conversational, it's easier for someone's ear to actually latch onto it, which will make them like it and remember it more once we use the other parts of repetition and reharmonization. The first part of creating the catchier melody is to first have a rhythm that is easy to understand, such as this one. See, and that rhythm motif is really easy to understand because it comes straight from here, and it's literally just strawberry ice cream pie, little rest with cinnamon. So that's determined our A phrase, and you really want to take it one of a few ways, such as an AAAB or a tri-loop twist, or you can go AABB, ABAB, but to keep it simple, I'm going to do AAAB. So now I've copied them over and I've created a B phrase just using simple rhythm of and hot dog, cinnamon, but this looks really boring. All the notes are blue. So with all those phrases just being blue, it's obviously very fucking boring because it's the same note over and over, which sometimes has a place, but not when we're trying to make something super catchy, because we can take all the other notes to our advantage. So I'm going to use a very simple, memorable pitch shape. There are several, such as arch shapes, stairways, ascending and descending, but that is a subject for another video. So now I have pitch patterns, and I'm missing one thing, because if we listen to it just like this, it's very boring because it's not reharmonizing. For a quick example, I'm going to plug and play, and here's what will happen when I reharmonize it under different chords. So notice how each A phrase is the exact same pitch but played over a different chord. That is really important. And over here, I have the same melodic shape twice for one phrase, so I differentiated the chords too. But here's what it sounds like when I reharmonize each melodic sentence that's the exact same under to a different chord. And I can even copy paste that 1 to 2 more times and replay that section again, respective amount of times, and it won't necessarily get boring quite yet because of the use of the AAB or the tri-loop twist being reharmonized under different chords. Now that we've developed a very fundamental understanding of what repetition is and how to use it and how to harmonize it, I'm now going to show you how to implement it onto something like a guitar neck. For a great example, I'm going to completely rip off the structure for the riff to Enter Sandman, where I do kind of the same thing 3 times and then a big power chord loop. Just like this, we go. And then we'd repeat that multiple different times over hopefully different chords or different effects, different contexts, different beats to make it somewhat diverse but the same catchy phrase. I'm aware that example is a little bit dull, but to keep things easy to understand and simple, I do not want to drown your ears with a bunch of unnecessary sound to get the point across. Now that you understand how repetition works, how you reharmonize it, and how you make the same thing lovable, different, while it's the same exact pitch and pattern at the same time, because what this will do Well, it'll allow you to make your solos better because you can repeat the same good sounding lick 3 times over different chord changes, and it actually gives a different sort of emotion each time. And of course, there's a plethora of other ways to use this, especially when it comes to vocal melody and just making top lines on synths and that sort of stuff. Of course, in the comments, leave any questions, concerns, or feedback to me to help me create better content for you.